I've mentioned before, I'm from Starkville. So growing up around here, whenever me or anyone else in the family had a birthday, we came to one place, Little Dooey's. And I tell you, we weren't coming for the birthday cake. We came here for Little Dooey's famous barbecue. I'm Bob Carskadden, and this is Our Plate. Now a Starkville staple, Little Dooey's is famous for hush puppies, catfish, especially barbecue. But as great as things are going now, Little Dooey's came from humble beginnings. Almost 30 years ago, Barry Wood started selling his barbecue out of a service station. But now, things have caught on, thanks in large part to the family barbecue sauce recipe. The other big part, how they make the meat. All right, now this is a moment, it's kind of cool. I almost feel like I'm behind the pulpit before the pulp goes out to speak. This is where things get ready. Before you see the magic.
Yes.
This is where it gets started.
This is where the magic is created.
So walk me through what all goes on here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now.
Yeah.
Dooey's doesn't open for a few more hours. What's
Yes.
happening right here?
Well, we're basically trying to get ready pretty much for the next day, in a manner of speaking, because what happened yesterday, that meat that's been prepared and cooked will go inside, and so it's getting ready for today. And so what we're doing is getting ready for the next day, or for the weekend, or for the ball game that's coming up. And so what'll happen is Sean Manning, our head cook right here, will come in.
He's fantastic, by the way.
Yes, he is. He'll come in early in the morning, and he'll have a list here of what all needs to be cooked and all that sort of thing. And he's got 2 smokers. He's got one you see right behind us. There's another one over here. One's for pork and beef, and then one's for chicken. But what he's doing now is he's getting his butts onto the smoker. They will go on the smoker and cook for so many hours, and then he'll take those butts off of that smoker, wrap them in foil, and go to another cooker where they will cook all night. Now, the ones that are on the other cooker that have already cooked all night, he'll get those off, he'll take them into the meat room, and they'll get prepared for today or later on this week.
I appreciate you chatting with me.
Oh, glad to do it, glad to do it.
All right, now we are back with the men who keep this place running. Barry and Bart Wood, the father and son of Little Dooey's. I can tell you, we're gonna talk about the history, we're gonna talk about the food, everything else. The thing I wanna know before we get started, how did this place become the most famous barbecue spot in college football? You look at the walls out there, it's a who's who of the world of sports.
When Starkville was a very transit town, and we first opened up, we always said that we wanted to cater to the city of Starkville first, and the students would be the cream. Well, it's kind of a 50-50 deal now. But what we do, we try and take care of people. And we have people who have moved away from Starkville years ago that still come back here today. So it's just treating people like you want to be treated and having good food.
All right, well, Bart, let's get ready to go back in the kitchen. Tell us what we're making today. And apparently this is one of your creations.
This is something we just came over with a few weeks ago. This is a beef brisket sloppy joe, and it's dynamite. And we're selling, we have to make it 3 or 4 times a day during lunch just to keep it stocked.
I like it. Well, let's go make some food.
All right, let's do it. All right, what we're doing here is we're going to make some beef brisket sloppy joes.
I've seen this all over Twitter. I'm really excited about
this
it.
is something we just kind of started doing within the last month. It's really taken off. What you want to do is get a good sharp knife. You want to separate your fat from your meat on your brisket, which is a little thin area right there. At this point right here, all you're going to do is you're going to cut you some strips in it. There's so many different ways you can do beef brisket. I just thought this would be a fun way to, highlight our sauce, because the sauce is what makes it. You got to have a good quality sauce, and we use my mom's original recipe, Little Dooey barbecue sauce. So now what you want to do is you just want to pulverize it. When we get some of this right now, this is enough to start with. We'll get our, our barbecue sauce. And that's probably enough sauce right there. I don't like to make it too sloppy, but you want to have a good consistency where it all coats, on the meat. And we stir it like that till we get the consistency we want, and basically at that point it's just ready to go. You can just get a big old spoon of it, put it on your bread, which I'll show you if you got a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
And bon appetit.
All right, Bart, this is, do I eat this with my hands, or is that the safe way to do it? I know I'm about to make a mess.
We're still developing the methods to eat it. Just enjoy it the best way you can get it. Fork, just dive in.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. It's buttery and sweet. There's so much happiness in my mouth right now. I'm enjoying it. All right, hey, I'd shake your hand. I don't know if I can do that right now.
Boom.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure having you guys in
Come by
today.
and see them. Not like you hadn't heard of them, but now you got even more reason to do it.
Hey guys, this is Bart Wood from Little Dooey of Starkville, Mississippi, and this is our plate.